Hello to the Elks Lodge in Galena, Kansas. Charles Torres. Hello to you, sir, and to the House Committee. I greet you from Brooklyn, New York. My name is Glenn Riebenstorf, guys. I'm the Chief Executive Officer of the Pure Air Solution Company in this very famous area in the United States, Brooklyn, New York. And I wanted to address some issues that I know are of concern to you and your facility. And I'm happy to make this video that's tailor-made just for you and your needs when it comes to the smoke-related issues in your bar area. I know that you had a meeting last week and Charles presented the preliminary idea of what my company is offering to your facility, and there was a concern that I want to address having to do with our units just being a fan in a box. It may look that way, and there is a fan in both of our systems that we're recommending. One is the Eagle 5000 unit, and the other one is the MI 1500 unit. The MI 1500 is that big baby. That's around 70 pounds. The reason for the fan is it's going to push out what's being created in the system. If you understand anything about needle points, there are various needle point ionizers that are in these systems that's letting out positive and negative ionic charges. The purpose of the fan is to push the ions out into a radius of up to 5,000 square feet. Without a fan, whatever's being created inside the MI 1500 in terms of the process that's being generated will not be able to be pushed out into the atmosphere completely and thoroughly. The same principle applies with the Eagle 5000. It's what's being created inside the box in a process equal to the sun and lightning. We duplicate the power of nature outdoors, and we're bringing it indoors. Without the fan, the process cannot be pushed out into a radius of 3,500 square feet. It's the same principle as an air conditioner. The freon in an air conditioner is cooling the air. However, you need the fan and a blower inside the air conditioner to push the air out into the open room, into the whole house. Without the blower inside the air conditioner, you wouldn't be able to have an effective air conditioning unit. Your room wouldn't be cool enough because the process couldn't get out into the whole room without that fan. The same principle with our systems. Our systems are not just a box with a fan. Now I want to demonstrate what our systems can do for you. Obviously, we can't demonstrate what we can do with odor-related issues, but I can demonstrate what we can do with the visible smoke issue, which is an issue. I want to show you a demonstration here. This is what we call a living proof box. Now what this does, if you take a look, there's one and there's two types of processes. Now we have more processes inside of our units, but this is what's built in to the Eagle 5000. Now this is an ionizer. See that small baby there? This is in a larger scale in the MI 1500, and there's many of them strewn throughout a circle in the MI 1500. And what these are doing is letting out negative and positive ionic charges that'll reduce the smoke out of the airspace. It'll eliminate it. It'll make it disappear. And we're going to demonstrate how this will be done. This is radio frequency ionization, which also helps to remove the smoke visibly out of the air. Let me demonstrate this for you. Now we put this box on, we're going to give a chance for the liquid smoke to heat up. There's a coil inside, a heated coil that's heating up underneath inside here. And I put some liquid that's going to be smoking after it's heated up, which you'll be able to see. And this is going to demonstrate an indoor environment. Let's say inside here now you guys are smoking, and these are the four walls, ceiling. You guys are now smoking in your bar area, and whoever is smoking, cigars and cigarettes are going to fill up the room. And this is basically what you're dealing with over there. So let's let that fill up for as much as possible so you're really going to get it smoky. Yeah, so let that turn this off. Now I'm going to put the system on and watch what happens to the smoke. It's disappearing. Look how fast it is. This is how fast our system works with getting rid of visible smoke. Quite a concept. And this is what we're going to do in your facility. So we're not just a box with a fan. It's the processes cannot be effective in the needle points or in the radio frequency unless the fan is turning. And that's the purpose of the fan, is to push the process out into the atmosphere. The Eagle 5000 has airflow from the back. You roughly put it 6 to 8 feet above the floor. Let it breathe about an inch from the wall. You want to have it high as possible because smoke rises and air pollution rises. So we want to have our systems elevated as high as possible off the floor. These are the Eagle 5000s are standalone units. We recommend we put a harsh environment pad, similar to a paper towel, but more effective than a paper towel, in the back of the unit while it's operating. So when the fan is turning, it's going to keep that harsh environment pad pinned to the back of the unit so that dust and particles cannot enter the unit and get it more dirty than it will get while it's operating. We want to keep it clean. But what's going to happen is that as the airflow is passing through the unit, whatever is being created as a purifying process inside the Eagle 5000, which would be low levels of ozone and ionization, the fan is going to push that process out into the atmosphere up into 3,500 square feet. So that's what our systems will do. That's what the reason for the fan in both the MI 1500 and the Eagle 5000. I hope that answers that question. Most certainly, you could call up any of the testimonies that I gave, Charlie, which would be De La Concha in New York City. I deal with cigar bars, all the cigar bars and cigar lounges that are famous in New York City. De La Concha on West 57th Street in New York City. Karma Lounge, Club Macanudo, Merchants East, which is now known as Neely's Barbecue Parlor, Havana Dreams in Queens. All these cigar lounges purchased these systems from me. They've had these for several years, and they're running just as optimally now as when they first purchased. So that's the purpose of the testimonies. You can actually call them up and get their testimonies on these systems. We have a lease-to-own, rent-to-own option in case you'd rather pay that way. We had the tax advantage is that whatever the lease company will charge as a finance charge, you can get back in tax advantages for the most part at the end of the year, which is great. So you can pay over process of time. I think it's up to 72 months or 36 months, whatever you choose, from 24 months upward. And then you can do it that way, unless you want to just pay outright up front by a personal check, or rather a business check to my company, Pure Air Solution, and or you could pay by PayPal. I could send you an invoice for a credit card terminal paying, and you could pay that way. And units will be drop shipped directly from our company. You'll have them within 3 to 5 business days. Once they arrive, I will assist you over the telephone in the process of where to strategically set these systems up. If you can take some pictures of the bar area for me and to show me the entire area. This way I could see for myself where these units should be strategically positioned so you get the maximum benefit out of them. And I'll accordingly be able to tell you how many units you'll be able to need. You're only going to need one MI 1500, but you're going to need several Eagle 5000s. The reason is, even though the process goes out 3,500 feet, it doesn't mean that the process itself is going to take care of all of the odor issue. You're going to need more than one Eagle 5000 to take care of heavy-duty concentrations of smoke, smells. This will remove the smoke smell out of clothing. It'll remove it out of upholstery if you have any. And this will create revenue. Whatever monies you spend on this will create revenue when the customers who are not attending your bar because of the smoke-related issues, when they come back, that money that is being created with the revenue that you guys will get will pay for these systems. So that's an added benefit, an added plus. There's a 3-year warranty on all installed component parts and labor. And I give a 30-day, 60-day, 90-day money-back guarantee. The point is, I want you to feel comfortable. I'm not looking to make a fast sale here. I want you to understand that I'm here to help. And whatever you guys need to feel comfortable with my company and how I'm approaching this, I'll do. If you want 90 days, I'll give it to you in writing. And but you're going to see results the first day that you set these units up. But the point is, if you want a 60-day or 90-day money-back guarantee, let me know. I'll give it to you. Just as I gave merchants east in New York City, for example. They've had these systems now for close to 2.5 to 3 years. And they're working just fine. There are no filters in these. You never have to replace filters. You will never have to worry about a filter. This is not a filter system. None of these systems have filters. With a fan, all filter systems have a fan. But the reason for the fan is so that it'll draw the dirt to the system and trap it in the filter. Ours has no filter. The purpose of the fan in our systems is to push out whatever's being created inside our systems as a purifying process to push it out into the atmosphere. So I'm looking forward to doing business with you. I'll do whatever I can to bend over backwards to make this comfortable. The point is, if you're going to spend money, you want to spend money on what works. And I'm guaranteeing significant results with these systems. If you have any questions from from Charlie or the board members yourselves, feel free to call my cell phone, which I'll give you here, 347-985-5297. 347-985-5297. My name is Glenn Riebenstorff. I'm the CEO of the Pure Air Solution Company in Brooklyn, New York. I look forward to doing business with you. Take care, guys, in Kansas, and look forward to doing business with you. Have a good day.